Good morning, students. So today I'm going to start off with the second lesson in your textbook, that is Galileo. So as I said, Galileo is an Italian, okay? He is a scientist, he is an astronomer. Alright, so in this lesson we will get to know about his life, the history, what were his invention and what was his contribution in the scientific world. Alright, so I will start with the lesson. When I start the lesson, please look into your textbooks and follow what I'm reading, okay? It is common knowledge today that the earth is a planet revolving around the sun. But there was a time, not many centuries ago, when even learned men believed that the earth was fixed in space and the sun and all the other heavenly bodies went round it. The man who first brought to light the fact about them was a great scientist and astronomer called Galileo Galilei. He was born in the year 1564 in the Italian town of Pisa. So now we know that the solar system, in the solar system the sun is in the center and the other planets are revolving around the sun. And we also know that the sun is round in shape and even the planets are circular. But who gave us this information? It is none other but Galileo Galilei. Before his invention, we knew that the earth was, people used to think that the earth is square in shape. Alright, so we will read about it. It is common knowledge today that the earth is a planet revolving around the sun. Okay, now we know that the earth is a planet revolving around the sun. But there was a time, not many centuries ago, when even learned men believed that the earth was fixed in space and the sun and all the other heavenly bodies went around it. So earlier, even the learned people, even the people who had knowledge, what they believed was that the earth is in the center and the sun used to revolve around the earth. Sun and the other planets used to revolve around the earth. So that was a knowledge people had. The man who first brought to light the fact about them was a great scientist and astronomer called Galileo Galilei. So who got this information that the earth, that their thinking was wrong, but the earth, that the sun is in the center and the earth, other planets revolve, was Galileo Galilei. So he was born in the year 1564. So he was born in which year? 1564 in the Italian town of Pisa. So this is where he was born. In the year 1608, a man called Hans Lippershey, a native of Holland, invented the telescope, the instrument with which astronomers watch the skies. The telescope makes distant objects appear to be near and magnified several times over. Now if you all go to you all would have watched on TV, right? A telescope. So through telescope you can see stars, you can see the moon, you can also see the other planets. If you all go out of station, you all will, that's a normal thing that you all do. So who introduced the telescope was Hans Lippershey, a native of Holland. He belonged in Holland. And which year was the telescope invented was 1608. So the instrument which astronomers watch the skies. Astronomers are people who want to learn about the astronomy. Alright, so watch the skies. The telescope makes distant objects appear to be near. So this is the main objective of a telescope. What work does a telescope do? It makes us look distant object. Distant object is nothing but objects that are far away. Okay, it makes us gives a clear picture to us. It makes us look at them in a better, closer view. When Galileo heard about the invention, he became greatly interested in it. He had at this time begun to study astronomy, and he saw that the invention would be a wonderful aid to the astronomer. He set to work on making a telescope for himself and very soon succeeded in making one which was better than the one Lippershey had made. So what happened was, when Galileo heard about the invention, so once we got to know that okay fine, a telescope is invented, he became greatly interested in it. He was very much interested. He wanted to know, okay fine, I want to know how it works. He had at this time begun to study astronomy. So in that point of time, he started to study astronomy. Astronomy is nothing but the study of stars, planet system. He had at this time begun the study of astronomy, and he saw that the invention would be a wonderful aid to the astronomer. So this invention, what Lippershey had done, was a good instrument for an astronomer. Alright, he set to work on making a telescope for himself and very soon succeeded in making one. So what did Galileo decide was he wanted to make a telescope for himself. He wanted to introduce his own telescope and he succeeded also. So he made one for himself. Galileo's telescope was the first that was ever turned towards the stars. So he's saying that Galileo's telescope was the first telescope where it could see stars. It was that powerful. Alright. Looking through it, he saw 100 times as many stars as he could see with his bare eyes. So what happened was, through his telescope, looking through his telescope, he could see 100 stars. Alright. Countless stars in his bare eyes, in his naked eyes. He looked at the Milky Way, the broad white band of light seen across the sky at night, and found that it contained millions and millions of faint stars. So not only 100, but when he saw the Milky Way, he could find millions of stars. He turned the telescope on the moon, and what he saw filled him with amazement. So when he turned the telescope towards the moon, he was surprised. On the moon's surface, which seemed so smooth, he saw high mountains and deep valleys like those on the earth. So what happened was, when we look at the moon from here, like when you look at the moon, we can see a very clear picture of the moon, correct? It's all clean. It looks like the surface is very clean. But what he saw was surprising. He's saying that on the moon's surface, which seems so smooth, when we see the moon from here, it seems so smooth. But he saw high mountains. But through the telescope, what he could see on the moon was high mountains and deep valleys like those on the earth, like how it is there on the earth, he could see on the moon. Greatly excited by these discoveries, Galileo carried his telescope to Venice and showed it to the learned men of that city. The people of Venice crowded at his house to have a look at the looking tube. They took it to the top of high buildings and looked through it at the ships out in the sea. They saw ships 50 miles away appearing to be only 50 miles off. When the ruler of Venice was shown the instrument, he was greatly pleased with the invention and appointed Galileo professor for life at the University of Padua. So what happened was, greatly excited by these discoveries. So everybody was excited, like, first of all, telescope was a new thing for people, and also everybody believed that the earth was in the center and the sun and other planets revolve around the earth. So he proved everything wrong. So there were a lot of discoveries that was happening. Galileo carried his telescope to Venice and showed it to the learned men at that city. So what did Galileo do? He wanted to break their assumptions of what was happening. So he took the telescope to Venice and he showed that and he proved himself to all the learned men. The people of Venice crowded at his house to have a look at the looking tube. Looking tube is nothing but the telescope. So all the people crowded near his house to see what he witnessed. Okay. They took it to the top of the high buildings and looked through it at the ships out in the sea. What did they do? They took the telescope to a high building, a very tall building, and they wanted to see the ships. Okay. They saw ships 50 miles away appearing to be only 50 miles off. The ships that are 50 miles is very far distance, it's a very far distance. But the ship looked so close. Instead of being very far away, it looked very, very close. When the ruler of Venice was shown the instrument, he was greatly pleased with the invention and appointed Galileo professor for life at the University of Padua. So that time you know that we were ruled by kings and queens. Alright, so that was existing. So the ruler of Venice was greatly impressed. He was very much impressed by his invention. So what he did was he appointed Galileo as a professor for life in the University of Padua. Alright. The first telescope that Galileo made magnified objects 3 times their size. Later, he made one that magnified them 8 times. But he went on working on larger and larger ones until he made a telescope which brought objects 30 times nearer. So the first telescope that he made, the first telescope that Galileo made, magnified the object only 3 times. Okay, it was magnified only 3 times its original image. Later, he made one that magnified 8 times, double the original. Alright, 8 times. but he went on working on it. He went on working on the telescope to give a better version, and finally until he made a telescope which brought objects 30 times closer. It brought objects which was very, very far, but 30 times closer. With the aid of the telescope, he made important discoveries about the heavenly bodies. He found that the planet Jupiter and little moons that revolved around it. He found that the sun had spots on it and that the spots slowly moved across its face. He found from this that the sun, like the earth, spins round itself. So what was his inventions after he discovered telescope? He made important discoveries of the heavenly bodies. He found that the planet Jupiter had little moons revolving around Jupiter. This was one of his discoveries. He found that the sun had spots on it and that the spots slowly moved across. Okay, the sun had spots and it also kept moving. He found from this that the sun, like earth, we know that earth revolves around the sun. It has a rotation movement, correct? The similar way even the sun spins. It is not stagnant. It's not like it doesn't move, but it spins. Okay. Some 50 years later, a Polish astronomer called Copernicus had declared that the earth was a planet like any other planet, and that like them it revolved around the sun. Copernicus could not, however, prove this to the men of this day, and few people paid any great attention to his idea. So now we come across a different scientist. Apart from Galileo, we come across another person called Copernicus. Alright, he was a Polish astronomer. And what did he declare? He declared that the earth was a planet like any other planet. The earth is nothing great but a planet. It is not a sun nor a star, but it is a planet. And that like them it revolved around the sun, and like any other planet the earth also revolves around the sun. Copernicus could not, however, prove this to this men, but he didn't have a proof. He didn't know how to prove this, and few people paid any great attention to his ideas, and because of this reason he couldn't prove, nobody paid attention to him. Okay, so I'll be stopping today's class here. So I want you all to read the first page. Okay, I've done 8 paragraphs for you all. I want you all to read, understand and underline all the difficult words. I will be sending you all the words. Alright, I will continue with the lesson in my next class. Thank you.